Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Brianna. Welcome to Breland's Books. Today is Monday, so I'm going to be doing a Manuscript Monday. Today, just jumping right on into it. Today I'm filming 3 videos because I wanted to get all my filming, and I'm going to try and do all my editing tonight as well. We'll see how that goes. I might split it up into tomorrow as well. But I'm trying to get all of my work for this week, as far as posting goes, done on Monday and maybe a little bit on Tuesday, because this week is supposed to be my finals week, but all of my finals were actually last week, except for I had my English one today that I already did this morning, so that's done. So I'm done for the semester for a few days, except for I have a call with my counselor later, but I don't have school again. I don't have school work to do that has to be done again until the 2nd. So I have this whole week off. So I have a lot of other time this week that I normally don't have. So I'm going to be using it to catch up on my manuscript. It would tie in. It tied in eventually. It did. It just took me a while to get there. I am behind on my manuscript because I was doing well. I was keeping up, but then I completely hated 3 chapters of what I wrote, so I deleted them. And then I didn't know what to put there. So I'm implementing a rule with myself. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Rewind. Rewind, wind. I remember that night. I just rewind. Every day when I go to do my writing, I start by reading what I wrote the day before, and then I write what I have planned for the next whatever's happening, and then once I finish, I reread. Currently, because I don't have too much written yet, I reread the whole thing. Once I get to a lot, I'll only reread so many pages, but just to make sure that the flow is going the way I want it to. And I did that the other day and I hated it. And I was just like, this is not good. So I deleted it. So now I'm implementing a rule where anything I delete in one day, I have to, if I meet my word count and then I delete something, I still have to keep writing. Because what I would do is I would meet my word count for the day, then I would delete stuff I didn't like. So I'd be below my word count, and then because I'm not going by I have to be at 5,000 words by this day. I'm past 5,000 words, I think. Yeah, I'm past 5,000 words. So I'm not doing it like that. I'm doing I have to write this many words a day. So instead, I'm going to be kind of changing it to I have to be at this many words by this date, because otherwise I will keep deleting and not replenishing enough. I keep writing, but it's not enough. And yeah. So that's kind of where I'm at with how. The one thing in that I've written so far, well, the one element that I'm really confident in right now, because this is kind of just the first draft for me, it's kind of just me puking all my thoughts onto pages and hoping that some of it doesn't suck. The one element that so far I'm really proud of and really enjoying is at the start of each chapter, I'm having the narrator, because I'm changing narrators throughout, and there's going to be a few that go back and forth and yeah, different narrators. It's not going to be a pattern. It's going to change depending on what's happening in the story. But I am doing, at the beginning of each chapter, the narrator for that chapter does kind of a reflective inner monologue type thing. And then it gets into the action and into the plot more. So the first one, and it kind of is them reflecting on whatever's happening in the first few seconds of the plot. So even if I because I have certain chapters that I know will end with kind of cliffhanging chapters, so then from there they'll be reflecting on that moment that was the cliffhanger, or the moment that comes after the cliffhanger. But I'm really enjoying them. So the first narrator for the first chapter was Lucia, and the first inner monologue-y thing was her reflecting on how quickly your life can change, and it's just very introspective, and I really enjoy writing those because I like writing little blurbs like that. I think they're really fun, but you can't always tie them into your story. So I was just I'm gonna tie them into every chapter. What? I'm still kind of trying to get a feel for some of the characters. There's some that I have in my mind how I want them. Guys, for the most part, I'm still really trying to figure out and nail down. But despite that, I'm having a harder time writing the girls, just because I'm so sure of how I want them to be in my head, and I'm having a hard time translating that to how they come across on paper, because I'll write something and I'll think that it is how I want them to sound, but then I'll read it back and I was no, they sound like terrible people, or they sound like this instead of this. So I'm still struggling with that, but then with the guys, it's kind of like the more I write them, the more I get to know them. So it's kind of the opposite of the girls. Like, one of the characters, Patrick, I didn't have a very clear picture of who I wanted him to be in my head, because he's not a main character. He's more of a side character-ish. One of those ones that's like, could be a main, but isn't really, like, it's weird. Whatever. But as I'm writing scenes with him in it, especially from certain people's perspectives, I'm getting a much more clear picture of who he is and like why he's doing everything he's doing. And so I'm trying to take that mentality that I have for the guys, and I'm trying to translate it to the female characters. So that's where I'm at. So that's all I have for you guys today. Just little updates on my work. Yes, how many times can I do snappy finger guns in one video? A few more. I like finger guns. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up because I have 2 more videos to film, and one of them is gonna take a long time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you on Wednesday looking just like this for Top 5 Wednesday. Have a great couple of days. Read a good book. Mwah!